Show you the modernline axle and our wheel options that we have available. This is the basic wheel, and this is the 300-pound wheel. The bearings are going to be your only default, only bad thing about these wheels. We do have an upgraded bearing, which is actually a kart bearing for kart racing, and they'll hold for a lot better weight and speed. Most of the time people will blow these bearings out because they over tighten the bolt, the lug. And by over tightening the bolt, you're basically pressing out the center piece here, and it just presses it further past the bearings, and then it's not in the bearing groove, and it just blows them out. You can blow them out within one ride if you over tighten them, so be careful on over tightening them. If you get the kart wheel option, this is going to be your kart wheel. You're going to have a set of refurbished tires there that we offer that go with them. This is the hub that goes with it, and that just slides into there. You go ahead and line up the holes, and you just use one of these bolts to stick through, tighten it up. Now the cool thing about using the hub and the kart wheel is that you're allowed to put your hub on this way, this way. You can also bolt up to the wheel like this, like that, like this, any way you want to. So you can basically widen your track and make it narrower by up to 5 inches, which is really awesome if you're in a group of 20 people trying to drift down the mountain. You probably want a little bit narrower of an axle just because it's going to be a little bit harder to pass people and stuff like that. If you want a real wide one for if you're doing 360s and stuff like that, the widest axle is going to help you out from pitching the bike over sideways and actually falling over, falling off of it, or anything like that. It's going to keep your center of gravity a little bit lower and more spread out, which is what you want for 360s and anything like that. So when it comes down to tightening these are going to be the same thing. If you put it on and you have your bolt, when you're tightening it up, you don't want to over tighten it, because over tightening it is going to be the worst thing you can do to a bearing. So all you're going to want to do is you're going to take up this slack. So you just got to keep tightening it until you get rid of that slack, because that's all you're worried about. That's it. Doesn't even have to be that tight. They're Teflon washers and bolts, so they're not gonna back themselves off. I mean, it's just really hand tight on there just to get that plate off of there, and that's set up perfect. So that's it, guys. Thanks.